Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. All right, now I'm going to screen share this. Just the application window. Pro. Today we're going to be I'll be showing y'all how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. If y'all are excited, if you're excited about this, let me know in the comments below. Let's get started. I won't be using Facecam during this tutorial live stream. You can follow along as you far along. So let's get started. Hold on. Right before we get to into the tutorial live stream, the live session, I got a couple of announcements. I am releasing my own Notepad app to Android in quarter 4 of 2019. If you didn't know, I have my own Notepad app I developed in Unity. Go to the first link in the description. It's going to be the PC version, only available for Windows. But later in 2019, there'll be a mobile app version of it in quarter 4 of 2019. Also, what I was gonna say. If you want free YouTube assets, I have a link back to school sale going on happening right now. Go to YouTuber, go open up the description, go to YouTuber assets, and click on that link. There are certain assets I'm giving away for free for back to school sale. So let's get right into this. What you gotta do is you need a Premiere Pro. If you do not have Premiere Pro, open the description up, scroll all the way down to see Adobe software I use. Click that link, and this, but I didn't update the description. Should have thought of that. Yep, I should have fucking thought of that. Come on, asshole. Give me 1 minute. We'll get right into the stream. Try out Premiere Pro for 7 days. You get 7 days free. After that, it's like $20 per month. But I'm pretty sure y'all got other ways to get Premiere Pro. but you get to have the latest version of Premiere Pro 2019. I'm using Premiere Pro CC 2019, the latest version of Premiere Pro. See. Also, if you want to get these presets I currently made in Premiere Pro, what up, Aaron? And here comes the links, like I just said before. That's the one I was talking about. Also, the first 20 people can get these presets I have made in Premiere Pro for free. Only the first 20 people. And that, like I said, I have my own Notepad app for desktop. And there will be a mobile version in quarter 4 2019. If you want access for your YouTube channel, popped up in there. Alright, so we're going to start a fresh, clean. This I was currently working on yesterday. So we're going to do create new, go to file, create new. We're going to create a new project or Control Alt N. We're going to create a new project. Click. And I'm going to name this one to Premiere Pro CC 2019 lessons. I'm going to set my location to default. I'm going to leave everything else the same, and I'm going to hit enter. Before we can drag our media clips into Premiere Pro, we got to create a new sequence. Once this creates a new project. And that's when you're in backstage. I use Premiere Pro to do my blog. That's what I use the software for to do my vlogs. But I'm gonna just gonna show you create new sequence. It should have been automatically restarted. I'm gonna use the DV-NTSC standard 48 kilohertz. I'm gonna call this one. Call the sequence Premiere Pro CC 2019. I'm gonna hit enter. Alright, you fucking thing. There we go.
I'm gonna beat licking crap out of this cat. I might break the cat's leg. Oh, she's... I'm sorry, Bella. Bella, please forgive me. I'm sorry, dude. Please don't hiss at me. Please. She's hissed at me, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can go find my footage.
But you can't really get down, cat. I don't want you up here. I'm not gonna be rude.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna drag 2 clips.
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna drag and drop my 2 biggest pro tutorials I did. I'm gonna use them as an example. Gonna try this again. Try to re-import, drag and drop. One Vegas Pro tutorial and the other one is a Unity tutorial. Drag and drop the other video footage. Alright, now I got two of my clips. Now I can drag the first one that I first imported, then drag and drop. Right into the timeline. I'm gonna keep the existing settings. In the preview window, I'm gonna set this to half, set this to fit. Now I'm gonna. This was the tutorial on how to create a free intro. So after this one, I'm gonna do drag and drop this other clip for the next tutorial. This one was how to make a thumbnail in Vegas Pro 16. I guess she left for some reason. No, back, damn it. There we go. Now I got 2 tutorial clips that I made in the past. Now I'm gonna go up here to right here, where it says effects. I'm gonna go to presets. I'm gonna use these 2 presets that I made. So for my Vegas Pro, I'm gonna drag and drop this gameplay color correction preset. Let's give it a different look. You can mess around with the settings. I recommend preserve luminosity unticked, because if we tick this, it's gonna have a green color. We don't want that, so we're gonna leave that unticked. You can mess around with these other settings, but do not mess with these tools right here in the color correction. Just leave it out. You can mess around with the other settings, just do not mess with those tools. Then I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Drag and drop color correction to there. Now I'm gonna add this transition preset that I created. Let's see, I'm find the transition. Now if I can play this, just like play this again, go back, play. One more time. Just like that. These two these two presets are available to download for free. First 20 people can get these. Alright. Now we're gonna do some basic jump cutting. Alright, for this one, it's got a big old. These lines right here, they're audio waves. The ones that you don't see audio waves in there, we're gonna split those. So only way we can split it to do a basic jump cut, we're gonna go to our tools on the left hand here. We want the razor tool, or press C on your keyboard. Then we're gonna go to split where there's a silence in there. Just left click and it'll cut it. And we're gonna cut to where we start talking again. So it can right there, and we're gonna go back to our basic selection tool. Now we got 1, 2, 3 cuts. This cut we just split up because it's got a big gap with no audio waves. We're going to delete that, and we're going to click on these two. We're going to hit left, we're going to hit shift and click and to select both video tracks, and we're going to drag it to this one. So if we can play this, wait for it. That's a basic jump cut. If you want to add text above the video track, what you gotta do is within our effects panel, we want to go is to essential graphics. It's got a bunch of preset titles and texts, basic lower thirds, like this one right here. We're gonna look for a basic lower third. I'm gonna show y'all in a tutorial how to get more lower thirds for Premiere Pro. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna click. We're gonna left click and drag onto the timeline. It's gonna load it up. Ain't gonna take long. It's gonna take 11 seconds. Now, since that recognized it, oh, I did two of them. We need to go somewhere deep. If I can find the right timing. Jesus Christ. I would have been cutting this out. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to zoom right back in. Um, we're gonna enlarge this. All right, above this panel, we're gonna Control A. Nope. All right, we're gonna double click versus insert name. It's gonna highlight red, and we're gonna type our name. So for me, John Productions. You can change the fill color. I'm gonna go with a orange. Orange is my favorite color. If you want to add some gradient texts, never mind. Let's see. Now, if we add this in, this is what we should get. So let me go back over here and press play. We got John Productions, and goes away. You can use the other lower thirds in here to add to your video project. Now we're going to go back to our effect to our effects. I'm going to scroll down, and I'll use a unique one. We're going to do this classic coming up next. That one. Now, if we go to that one, wait a minute, hold on. I just figured out something. To do the classic upcoming next title, we need to take the second part of our clip. We're going to split it. I'll see like about this much of a clip. Go to your selection tool. We're going to press Control C to copy. Control C to copy. Then we're going to hold Shift. Oh, before we even do that, we need to split where that coming up next lower third is. If we can get this on point, there we go. Now we're going to take our razor tool, go to where split right there. Back to our selection tool. Now we're going to select everything now. We're going to select the clip we just did earlier. Press Control C, make sure we copied it. Hold Shift and select the clips. Bring this back. Now we're gonna press Control V to paste our clip. And we're gonna shrink this down. Like about right there. Now we're gonna select the rest of our clips and drag it to the remaining. To that. That's simple. Now if we play this through to test it out. That looks good. If we paste this now. Coming up next. That's when I misspell Fortnite. Alrighty. Now what we're gonna do is use some our effects. We're gonna use some audio effects. Got a whole bunch of audio effects. The one we're gonna test is the phaser for this one. Don't tell me it just applies to everything. Yep, it just selected right. Phaser. We're gonna do some
Sorry, I'm having trouble playing your music.
what are the fucking odds? Just got troubled by Siri. We're gonna do the feedback for each one of these selected audio clips. Phaser. We're gonna do feedback. Just to testing purposes. I might upload this later. Now we got that part out of the way. Also, the Premiere Pro has a learning tab where you can learn more about Premiere Pro. Of course, it's not responding. There we go. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. If you don't want, if you don't, you want, if you're not getting the same layout as I am, we're gonna go to Window, Workspaces, set this to all panels. Can't be Window. It's gonna go to View. I guess it's resetting itself. Yep. Good. Yep, it just resets itself. I'm going to make this as a cinematic look. So I'm going to go to Effects, Lumetri Presets, Cinematic. There's different kinds that we can use for our videos. You want to give it a cinematic look, go to Presets, go to Effects, Lumetri Presets, Cinematic. You can choose any one of these. I'm going to see what this one does. The CineSpace 100 faded film. I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo. Let's do the CineSpace 100. That's kind of dope, but I want to test out the others first. Let's do the 2-strip. See, I might go with the CineSpace 100. Yeah, we're going to go with the CineSpace 100. I'm just showing y'all what effects you can use in your videos. But it's up to you if you want to use the same effects as me. Yeah, it gets that cinematic look. Set space to all our and set space. There we go. Now this is all we added. We added 2 of my presets that I created, plus the CineSpace 100. We add some custom lower thirds. And I show y'all how to use the coming next overlay. Let's see what let's get the frame size. Only way to fix this problem is to right click the note track, scroll down to see scale to frame size. That was all the problem. We're gonna make sure we do that to our video clips as well. And we're gonna mess with these in a few minutes, but first we gotta set these to frame size. And that should be the last clip. Nope. And scale the frame size. Alright. There was a problem earlier I was seeing. Alright, we're gonna fix this right here. We're gonna right click the video effects, and we're gonna go to Lumetri colors in space 100. We're gonna see. We're gonna do a basic correction. Let's see, we do it active. That's not gonna help. Intensity. We're gonna keep messing around these settings till we get. If we can find the right one. So that's the one part. I don't know. If you want to take a screenshot of this, it could be the fucking lower third, the overlay. Yep, it's gonna be the overlay. Alright, to take a screenshot, make sure you set this to full. Then right below here, we can see the extract or lift. And this plus icon, there's a camera right here. It's called export frame. We're gonna hit that button. It's gonna take a snapshot. And the format we want is JPEG. And we're gonna name this to. We're gonna delete the others. We only want we title the name. You can change it. You can name it whatever you want, and hit OK. It's gonna say to that one folder on your computer. Now we're gonna export this out as a video file. To do that, we're gonna go to File, Export, Export Media, or Control M on the keyboard. Because I'm satisfied with the editing I had done. And we should get these export settings. We want the format to be. Let's see, we got different options. There's one for when it's media, but for this one, I want to export it as a H.264. Guess it's gonna export out as a MP4. Then we're gonna click on the. Actually, I kind of satisfied with it. We want the audio, video, and audio together. Um, right. We're gonna go to publish. We're gonna scroll down. You can publish this to Facebook. You can publish to Twitter, Vimeo, and YouTube. I'm going to show that in another tutorial. We're going to go to our basic video settings. We're going to untick this, and we want this to be 1920, 1280, 1080. 1920 to 1080. Like that. Frame rate to be 30. Anything else, change to expect. We're going to do software encoding. Everything else will be the same. Scale to fill. Scale to fill. We're going to switch our preset to YouTube 1080p. And we can check that. Come on, really? Scale to fill. That should be fine. And once you're satisfied with your settings, hit export. It might take a while because it's got to render out all the presets that it's going to use all the effects that we used and all the cuts and the extra stuff we added to the video project. It shouldn't take that long, but it's going to take a while because it's got to render the audio previews and a bunch of effects that we used. Yeah, but Premiere Pro is the best video editing software for YouTube. Famous YouTubers use it too. I'm talking about like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Casual Savage, a bunch of others. I use Premiere Pro just for vlogging and a bunch of other stuff. But my main video editing software I use is Vegas Pro 17. I gotta finish doing that tutorial how to download and install Vegas Pro 17. Make sure to keep an eye on that video. Yeah, the export settings I always use is the H264 for the format. Use a custom preset, messing with the video length to 1920 by 1080. And I source scaling to scale to fill. And it's gonna rendering our video, but it's longer than 10 minutes. It's gonna take longer depending on the video length. I'm about to end this here real quick. But make sure to keep an eye out on these links because I'm gonna update the this live session description. Make sure you keep it eye out. Make sure to refresh after this. So that's basically how I'm gonna do more tutorials in Premiere Pro, but I'm just showing you guys the basics of Premiere Pro, how to use it, how to add effects, use those presets I showed you earlier. If you want those presets, use go to the YouTubers. No, that's not the one. Wrong one. First 20 people. Go ahead and download these awesome presets I made. That is the link. You can pause the stream and try to paste, copy the link, but I also link it in the comments below too. On the first 20 people, once I see 20 downloads on Mediafire, I will delete it. Then it will be a SoundFile link where you can get if you want to get more presets because I'm going to be making more presets for this on SoundFile. So once again, uh, the link to my YouTuber assets will be selfie.com/JohnJohnGames97. You can use the presets I created for more than gaming videos like blogs, daily life, anything. It can the presets I created can be used more than just make sure to read the description of the item pack. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe with the notification bell clicked. Also, when I set up future live streams, make sure to hit that notify me button to be notified when I get first go live. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.